there, and I took her out and put Whitney back in, and she got her nose busted.
Well, we're off and running, Darryl McCoy, and missed a little bit of that. Perry Central, Paintsville, two of the top premier teams in a 15th and 14th region going at it. Kylie Kenner, obviously going to be a candidate for Miss Basketball down the road, and Perry Central. Got the young Riley Feltner as well as Shacklin, they call her, for Perry Central coach. So you know those two teams well. Listen, we were having some great conversation, but, Coach, I was telling them, I said, look, we knew you were going to be solid, but, Coach, you guys have a chance to do something this year. District champion, district runner-up, Final Four a couple years ago. You guys look really good your first outing.
Yeah, I'm very, very proud of our girls. They competed. They got after it. And, it's what I told them at the beginning of the game. As long as you come out, have a good attitude, you play hard and compete, everything else fall into place. And they did that. They shared the ball today. To be our first time out, I couldn't be prouder of them.
Yeah, played really, really well. The new addition, Miss Music, man, oh, man, if she can open up that floor alongside Jade Fitzpatrick on the other side, those three balls hitting with the front line you have, along with Allison, who can do a little bit of everything. Coach, it's a matchup nightmare for the region because your size is so there's not many teams that have your size in that front line. I don't know if there is a team that has 4 or 5 bodies you can throw at them.
And that's what I'm excited about this year. It always had guards, but we never had post players. I've got 4 post players that can play. They're not just big. They can play. And to be able to shuffle them in the way we are and get them looks. And, you mentioned Shay. I'm so happy to have her here. And I told her after the game, she's been through a lot in her high school career, and when she transferred to Prestonsburg, I told her mom at the end of the day, we're going to love your daughter and we're going to treat her like one of our own. And to watch her smile out here today and to be able to just compete and be a part of our family was great to see.
And, of course, we have Coach Brandon Kidd, head coach of the Prestonsburg Lady Black Cats, one of the elder statesmen, and on the girls' side, Coach, I think maybe only Melinda Feltner has more years on you, right?
Yep, she's the only one. Me and her are the 2 old ones.
Yeah, you're the veteran on the block now in terms of longevity and consistency with one team, along with Feltner. Right now, Paintsville having a little trouble with Perry Central's pressure early on, and that's kind of seems to have been some of the issues they battled last year throughout the years is handling pressure. And it's good to get that out of the way, play against a high-level team right now in Perry Central that's going to get after it. So we'll see where Paintsville's at. Coach, I was talking to you when we wasn't on air. You've kind of done it all at a young age. Athletic director, of course, coach, assistant principal. Now you take over. If people don't know by now, Coach Brandon Kidd's now the principal at Prestonsburg High School, taking over for Ricky Thacker, who's moved on to Mullins, a really, really good principal in his own right. Coach, talk a little bit about that. You're taking over.
I love it. I had opportunity 9 years ago to come to Prestonsburg, and this whole community took me in, and we live right in downtown Prestonsburg, and to have the opportunity to be the principal here is so great for me. The community's been great, when we came, we said we're going to go all in, and we've been here now for 9 years, and to be the principal here is great. Ricky is my best friend. He rode with me the other day when we went to Beechwood, and we just talked about, what we've been able to build as a family between me, him, and Tiffany Lanning at Prestonsburg. And now both of them has went on to bigger jobs or different jobs, and I'm here, and I made a great hire as assistant principal with Tony Pacheco, and we're moving it in the right direction, man. We're keeping our climate, our culture at the high school is the best that I've seen it in the 5 years I've been there. So I'm excited.
You've done a tremendous job, Coach, at every stop, every position you've been at. And Prestonsburg got very fortunate that you were willing and able to accept that position. Coach, unbelievable first scrimmage coming out. Allison Howard, Music, Fitzpatrick, your post players all on down the line, tremendous effort. Coach, I think you got something special. We talked about it defensively. I think you're along the lines of 2 years ago. Any parting words for you to get out of here?
Just thank you all for covering this. I know we had some that couldn't make it today, and they were very thankful when I sent out the Parent Square message that you all were doing this. Obviously, happy Thanksgiving to you all. I told the girls in the locker room, Thanksgiving and Christmas is my 2 favorite holidays. I ask them to do one thing tomorrow, and that's put their cell phones down and enjoy that time with their family and friends, and just be thankful and blessed for the life that you're able to live. And I told them take 2 days, do that, and then on Friday go spend all their parents' money, and then Saturday let's get back in the gym and get better.
That's exactly right, Coach. I appreciate you. Congratulations on the principalship and the win today. Big-time game going on right now, Coach. I know you want to check it out with Coach Ward.
Absolutely. Have a good one, brother.
Happy Thanksgiving, Coach.
Thank you.
Yep. Good to see you, Coach. Yep. Yep. Darryl McCoy, kind of the same thing as Perry Central, causing Paintsville some issues.
Yeah, well, Paintsville's come back in a hurry and took the lead here, Coach, after a hot start by Perry Central. But Kylie Kenner, guys, for you guys that have not seen number 3 for Paintsville, guys, go ahead and write this down. She will be one of the favorites for Miss Basketball next year.
And she's as good as anybody anywhere. Top 10 player in the state.
If she would focus on basketball, and listen, she's an elite volleyball player, maybe best volleyball player in the state.
Right.
Could very well be. But, she's a Division I talent.
Division I talent, both areas, right?
Yeah.
Darryl McCoy, Coach Keathley, and Michael Sean Waller. I was interviewing Coach Brandon Kidd. We technical difficulties to start that.
Yeah.
So we jumped on late. But it's been back and forth. And, again, Perry Central applying pressure. But as Darryl mentioned, Paintsville's made that run back.
Yeah.
So they kind of figured it out, right?
They have. Now you see off shot. Guys, I do want to let everybody know if you are at the game today and you found a wallet in the parking lot or over in the bleachers. Oh, Kenner with the block. If you found a wallet, please turn it in to D&D Sports here. A young man from Tug Valley has lost it, so we hopefully we're able to find it.
Especially around Thanksgiving time.
Yeah.
You don't want something like you've been there. I've been there.
Yep, absolutely.
It's tough.
Coach, looky here. Got going to the line here for the Paintsville Tigers. That's McKinley Ramey. Most of these girls are two-sport athletes. Coach Kenner does a good job of getting her volleyball team to come play basketball.
Yes, sir. You're exactly right.
And that's where a lot of schools, Coach, really struggle. Is kids are either picking to play volleyball or basketball. Paintsville does a good job of getting the volleyball
embracing
players
both.
to play.
Right.
It's them two should go hand to hand, right?
It should go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Darryl, let me ask you this question. You've really been locked in. Nice finish down low.
Yeah, strong finish there by Annabelle Blankenship
with the bucket. Darryl, is Paintsville are they a region contender or are they an outside?
No, I think this is my first time getting to watch them this year.
Right.
But. I went over in my head the other day teams that I think have a chance to win region in girls, and Paintsville was they're right there either 2 or 3. I think Johnson Central, Floyd Central, Paintsville is my 3 favorites, and then Pikeville probably in there somewhere.
If you were dissecting them and scouting them, and you said what's the one area where they need to improve on, what would that be?
Like I said, I've not got to watch them since last year. Last year, they was a surprise team. That they ended up last year, during the postseason, they come along and, they was hitting stride at the right time. They peaked at the right time. To me, they probably need an outside shooter.
That I was going to go perimeter. Sometimes they struggle not only from there, but handling pressure.
Yeah.
And so if they've improved in that area, then they're a region contender.
That's I absolutely, I think if you ask me, I mean, it would not shock me one bit to see Paintsville playing on Rupp Arena. It's they're that good. And hats off. Listen, Dawn Kenner. A lot of people doubted Dawn when she took over this program. They was like, she don't deserve that job. She's. She's just lucky, that her husband's the AD, and it's blah blah blah. Dawn has built a program here to where, this is one of the most respected programs in the state.
Right.
And it's all been because of what Dawn Kenner has built. She had to fill in, for a legend, And,
that's exactly right.
And, filling in for the previous coach, was no easy task. And she's come in and got these girls to buy in. As I mentioned, volleyball, in volleyball, she is a legend. Like, she's a Hall of Famer.
She's like, nobody's better.
No, she is the best volleyball coach in Eastern Kentucky.
Right.
You got her, and then you got our friend Jason up at Ashland. But when you take a look at this Paintsville program, I mean, it's crazy, and they built around Kylie Kenner. They've done a great job of getting kids to buy in. They play the role, and every one of these kids root for Kylie, and they understand, like, we got the best player on the floor night in, night out. So let's go out there and do what we can to try to feed her and make sure that we win this ball game.
Yeah, exactly right. There you go. There was not handling pressure well by Paintsville. They threw it out of bounds.
On board. Shot up, no good, Coach. That was number 32, Ariana Johnson, on the miss.
And by the way, Darryl was talking the previous game about, for Perry Central, number 44, Riley Feltner, where she's going to check out. But she is a hooper.
She is. Listen, Riley Feltner, also, Coach, a future Miss Basketball candidate.
Yes.
She will be 14th Region Player of the Year her senior year. I promise you that.
Wow.
But when you sit and look, Perry Central, Coach, right now they've cut this back to a 1-point game. Miranda Bradford says D&D hands down the best.
She's right about that.
Kylie Kenner with the rebound and the putback.
Darryl, she brought up Michael Sean Waller has a big scoop. He's like the Mean Gene of D&D. He's got his ear to the street. 8 volleyball players on the Paintsville roster.
Wow.
Yeah.
You see, that's impressive. I mean, I don't know that there'll be another team in all of Eastern Kentucky that has that turnover in volleyball players.
Right. I agree.
And credit Dawn Kenner for getting these kids there.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I'm telling you, I'm a super fan of Dawn's.
She's super nice, and she told me that as she was filling out our roster, the head coach filling out our roster for us. That was awesome of her.
Brooke Cornett checking in for Perry Central. Turns it over.
And here's the thing is Paintsville, the only bad thing for Paintsville is they're in Johnson Central's district,
Right.
And, Carly Stanley just awarded her 1,000-point ball, as a sophomore. She, I would say that there's a good chance that the winner of the 15th region is going to come out of the 57th district.
Darryl, you have said this, and you have said Stanley might be the best player at her position in the state.
Yeah, in her
class.
In her class.
In the state.
Yeah, in the state. Yeah, I firmly believe that.
That's significant.
Yeah, she. If you look at her, in state rankings, most of them have her, in that top 3.
Yeah.
And most of the ones that really know basketball tell you she's probably number 1.
Yeah.
And like I said, Kylie Kenner, she gets so much praise for her volleyball. People don't understand what a good basketball player she is.
I think somehow it overshadows her basketball ability.
Yep,
yeah,
it does. And we've seen her, Coach. We've been since 6th grade been covering this girl, and her 7th grade year. If you remember, she had her coming out party
7 or 9
at
threes.
the region tournament.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah, it was like 9 threes or something like that.
Yeah,
in the region tournament.
We've been covering it for a long time. These young ladies were 7th and 8th graders when we started this, covering at least the region tournament as well.
Yeah, and I look forward to nice pull up by Kenner.
That was a nice pull up.
Rims in and out. Kenner.
There she is, battling.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Coach.
Very impressive.
Yeah. As we're sitting here right now, the Paintsville leads 26-19 over Perry Central, Coach, and Perry Central one of the favorites to win the 14th.
Paintsville's kind of calmed down a little bit. They're handling pressure better.
And Perry Central is very well coached.
Yeah.
Former UPike coach.
Well, and played at UPike.
Yep. Nice job moving the basketball. number 14, Addison or Brooklyn Skaggs or Addison Smith. We got 2 14s on our roster. Or, no, that's Addison
Nice look down low.
14, Brooke Cornett.
Yeah, Cornett. She checked in a couple of minutes ago. Nice, nice.
Yeah, good give and go action. Extra pass. She probably should have shot that, Coach.
Yeah, probably should have took it. But man, oh man, that was a good ball movement, player movement. The one thing I've noticed early on, and I guess Floyd Central is a nightcap against
Monroe.
Yeah, Morgan County.
Or Morgan County.
But the one thing I've seen, Darryl, is it looks like the 15th region is a stronger region girls-wise this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just looking at Belfry matched up with Breathitt County, for instance.
Last year was pretty rough. There you see Allen Harville, Todd Howard, Rex Frownapple over there. But Coach, I agree with you, Brandon Kidd. This year I think the 15th region. I think you got, to me I think there's 4 teams that I could see cutting the net down. You probably got 2 dark horses. And then the rest are going to compete night in, night out.
Right.
That's the interesting thing is, it's a lot deeper. There's Coach Matt Perry. I'm sure he's excited to see his former Morgan County friends in the house tonight. But no, I'm 100% with you. I think this year is, I think Floyd Central, Johnson Central, Paintsville, Pikeville is probably your 4.
Yeah.
Then you got Betsy Lane, Dark Horse. Martin County. You never know when you got a player like Macy Maynard, you got a shot.
Yeah.
They get it in. The Cornet swinging it around, looking down, give and go action, throws it out.
And Darryl, I think if you take the top 5 teams in the 15th region, and they played the top 5 in the 14th, I think those top 5 in the 15th are notches above the 14th, and that's not taking nothing away from the 14th region. I just think the 15th region's
they're stronger right
this
now.
year.
Yeah, from top to bottom, they're definitely stronger. Now, I tell you, a team once, keep an eye on Letcher once Sadie's healthy.
Yeah.
That they're a team that I could see competing in the 15th.
Feltner.
Looky there, I told you, Coach, this girl is fun to watch.
Riley Feltner.
Yeah.
I would have liked to seen her and Miley Cogrove.
Yeah.
In the same class, come up, but Cogrove's now went to West Virginia. But them two was always fun matchup in our Mountain Showcase. They get it down, Coach. Blankenship off the mark. And that's what, Paintsville, right now you're seeing Paintsville in the early stages, and for them, they're light years above where they was last year at this time of the season.
Yes.
Last year, I mean,
Yes.
they was, I don't mean to say it's in derogatory, but that's pretty bad,
Yeah.
but they ended up peaking at the right
Peaking
time.
at the right time.
Yeah, and in the postseason, nobody wanted to see them.
No. Not at all.
They went down and it was either a last-second game. I think it was a last-second shot that it took Lawrence County to beat them.
Yeah.
Late in the season, and this is watch out. Paintsville Tigers is going to be a problem.
I agree. Carrying it. I saw Riley did carry it. You don't get called much for that anymore, though.
No.
So how long from the volleyball players to the basketball players do they have to do that transition?
I don't think there's – I think it kind of intersects maybe.
Yeah.
Don't it, Darryl?
Yeah, the end of volleyball season. Basketball starts right at the end of volleyball season.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Coming back,
Kenner.
Kenner. Pull up.
She's got a jumper.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, she's smooth.
Kylie Kenner.
Coach, I don't have her stats in front of me. We'll get them at halftime, but right now it would not shock me if she had 24 of the 30.
Yeah. Nice way to use contact.
Mike Mullen says Lawrence County is going to be a different team without Sophie. the 100%. He's talking about Letcher Central. The Letcher Central is going to be a different team with Sadie in the post. They will.
I agree 100%.
Yep.
100%. Maybe I'll say this again, and no, this isn't no shot at any coach that coached her. I think she was never used to her potential for whatever reason. I'm not saying that was a coaching decision intentional.
Well, I tell you why is because Coach, they had to have her. They had to have her do so much. They couldn't just say, okay, you're going to play the 3 or the 4,
right,
and you're going to start in that role. She had to be the point guard, the
right,
center, she had to do everything.
Yeah.
And
nice move.
If she would have been at Shelby Valley may be a contender.
Right.
She's that good of a player.
Perry Central going to have a chance to cut this to 2.
Yep. Off the mark at the buzzer, Coach. 30-25. It's the Paintsville Tigers leading Perry Central here at the break. Coach, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network. If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
Come on down to Ultimate Pond, located in Kermit, West Virginia, where we have all your firearm needs. Need cash? Trade in your gold today. From custom rifles and rifles accessories to the bare bone stock of pistols, we have it all. Come see us today at Ultimate Pond.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your
Coach Keathley's taking a look at Johnson Central's floor here.
Oh, wow.
So the
yeah, wow.
Yeah, I mean, watch what all it does. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they even named the court after Tommy McKenzie the other day.
They did.
So what an honor of that, but it's special. Them kids at Johnson Central, and here's my thing. Is that floor, I know it had to cost a pretty penny.
Right.
Is that floor, is it movable? Can you move it up to the new high school?
Yeah.
Because they should have a new high school next year.
That's right.
So them boys, they definitely they're going to have the best of the best there. Tommy McKenzie, the program he's built, they deserve stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
The players, unbelievable.
Yeah.
And that Johnson Central, why do they win region championship after region championship? Things like that.
I can guarantee you the Martin County, if they feed off this year here, Martin County won't be far behind.
Right, they'll be following suit. Yeah. Unbelievable. And again, it should congratulations to Tommy McKenzie. It's now the Tommy McKenzie Court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tommy McKenzie Court, and no coach more deserving.
No. More region championships than all other coaches combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Adam Laura, definitely. Adam Laura Rice says, "Thank you for broadcasting."
Adam Rice, my guy.
The
Feltner got a little sloppy with it there.
Got news, Coach. Caden Hill found his wallet.
There we go.
Yeah, so there, hats off. Yeah.
D&D always working.
Yep. There you go, Kenner. Gets it over to Ramey. Ramey swings it out to Kenner, moves the ball. Brooklyn Skaggs. And Kenner fires the three.
Nice.
Coach,
Sweet.
Yeah.
Give her 15. Now they'll swing it out. Swinging it around the horn. Right now, Perry Central. Coach, they got to use that size. Emily Noble.
How old's Kylie Kenner? What grade?
Kenner is a junior.
Junior. I couldn't get the grades on the kids.
Feltner. Nice put back. Trims the lead to 5.
Swinging in. Looking to feed the post. Good job there by Blankenship. Gets it to Hilton. Hilton. Shot no good by Skaggs. They'll kick it back out. Ramey thought about it. Ramey pull up from the free throw line. No good. And, these two teams, Coach, last year met in the WYMT tournament.
That's right. They did.
Coming back, here comes Kenner.
I'm just telling you.
Nice in and out. Getting fouled, going to the line.
And I know we say it every time, but her size and length just causes her opponents so many problems.
Adam Rice says, "Happy Thanksgiving to the D&D crew."
Happy Thanksgiving, Adam. I've known Adam. I used to be a camp counselor at camps that they would go to with Coach Runyon. So I've known Adam since he was a freshman in high school.
There's Feltner. Or no, it wasn't Feltner. It was number 22. Emily Noble. Now, Feltner stops, pops, and cannot drop. Kenner chases down the rebound. Here comes Paintsville. Yeah, she has Ramey wide open. Ramey back out to Kenner. Kenner over to Ramey. And going to be a strong rebound there by Perry Central coach Ava Cornett. Gets it in. Yeah, good look.
Nice look.
Young Riley Feltner with another bucket.
Closest it's been. 32-29, Paintsville leading. Another turnover by Paintsville. That's kind of been their problem last year as well.
Yeah. Coach, and that's what they've got to improve on is ball handling and shooting.
Feltner with another bucket.
She's putting on a show in the second half. There's Kenner with the floater, no good. Rebound. Coach, I don't know about that. I didn't see much contact.
When you're ultra aggressive like that, the whistle tends to go your way.
Yeah, and stars get the calls, right?
Yeah. Now, I believe Adam Rice, who's tuning in, Paintsville native, played for Coach Runyon. I believe he was on that ESPN documentary that they did years ago on Kentucky basketball.
Was he?
Yeah, I believe that was the year that he was a junior or senior on that team, and they came and followed Paintsville around. ESPN did.
Coach, did you see the documentary that Jason Kenner put out the other day?
No.
Oh, it was really neat documentary on Paintsville basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to check that out. I would love to check that out.
Coming back, Kenner swings it over to Ramey.
1-point game. Perry Central's got a chance to take the lead. Turnovers killing Paintsville here early on in the second half.
You see and you think of the talent that's come through Paintsville. Look at Feltner.
8 points here early on in the second half.
Coach, you think of the talent that's went through Paintsville in the last decade in the D&D era.
Man.
You know, I mean, you got Cherico, you got Swoop, you got Emily Priest. You know, I mean, what was the girl right before Cherico?
So Presley Cherico, you named Swoop.
Yeah.
She had a teammate on that same team. They both averaged 20.
Yeah. Can't remember. And then you had Emmy Priest.
Yes.
It's really neat to see the errors. It's like one star leaves, another one comes. Yep. They're never without the lack of star power.
Perry Central on top by 1.
And, Coach, a big loss for them was Eliza Howard transferred to Hazard.
Yeah, off the Hazard. And then, of course, the young lady now at Prestonsburg.
Yeah, that's true, yeah, Music. But, I found out, Shay Music, Paintsville didn't have her last year either. She transferred to Johnson Central and then I think maybe set out the season, or I'm not sure if she played. So she's just now getting back into the fray of things.
You could see that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
You could tell once she gets in basketball shape and back into things, she's going to be a heck of a player.
Right. It is Paintsville hanging on to a 1-point lead.
Anna Keaton. That's her.
Yes, Anna Keaton. Yeah.
And then trying to think, who was there right before Emmy Priest?
Nice.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
There was another one, too. I mean, rich history. And, I'm excited for the Dawn Kenner, to continue what she started here.
Crossing them up.
Yeah. Swings over to the wing. Good ball movement.
Substitution coming.
And, Coach, don't forget, things don't end here. Floyd Central up next.
Amos.
Yeah, there's 2 44s. There's a small one and a big one. 44 is Amos.
That's Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Amos.
Nice floater.
Job. Yeah, and I guarantee you, we got Carly Stanley tuning in. I guarantee you she's cheering on Perry Central because the one thing, she's not a Paintsville fan, and another thing is she's teammates with Jacqueline Lewis.
That's right. Yeah.
Who just made that last basket?
That was Kenner off the floater.
Okay.
Here comes Kenner, swings it over. Hilton.
Got it.
Sweeps it.
Just like that, 43-35, Paintsville.
There's Loomis. Turns around, fade away, no good.
Maybe an up and under on that instead of fading away.
Yeah.
Using her body.
Yeah, that big for sure.
Kenner. Coach, don't forget, we'll have the Paintsville Tigers Saturday morning.
First high school game of the day.
Yeah, as they take on the
Huntington.
Yeah, Huntington High.
A lot of great players coming out of that program.
Desiree Haney was there back in 2004 and played at Midway. The Carly Stanley says, "Let's go Shaq." Carly Stanley. That was a big day at the 15th Region Challenge. Carly Stanley got her 1,000-point ball. You had Tommy McKenzie floor naming, and then the court unveiling. Keathley coming back. They'll swing it over. Right back over to Feltner. You know, Coach, of
nice.
course, yeah, good look. Look, what a pass.
Man.
She's had like 3 of those dimes.
Yeah, and that's a highlight reel.
Coach, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, guys, with more action here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
We are back here at Floyd Central High School, the Bonita Compton Memorial Panorama. Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, and Darryl McCoy on the call right now. Paintsville leads Perry Central 45-37 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. Coach, I want to thank our good friends at Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, I want to thank Citizens Bank of Kentucky, as well as Sims Furniture, Crumbs Funeral Home, Nelson and Frazier Funeral Home. And last but not least, I want to thank Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. Coach Keathley right now, Kylie Kenner and Riley Feltner putting on a show.
They, indeed, right?
Yeah.
Both players back and forth, making plays.
Not two heavyweight boxers, ain't they?
Nice look.
Yeah, good look by Kenner. Rebound. Nice job not giving it up on it, Coach. And trying to see what they call.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they called on
I
that.
thought that was a foul.
Yeah.
They called jump ball.
That's Kate Loffer, Coach. That's Anderson Loffer's younger sister.
A small school, a small program. It's amazing, as you just mentioned, the tradition, and the names are synonymous.
Fourth leading program of all time.
Yeah.
And here's a little tidbit, Coach. Kate Loffer may end up being the MVP of the boys team this year.
Wow.
Yeah, she's the one that lured Graham Schutz there.
Oh, there we go. All right. That's great. It doesn't hurt, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Feltner, they'll swing it over. And, Coach, how about I mean, I'm just excited to see the young talent in the region this year. You know, we've seen Kara Woolham flat put on a clinic, 26 points last game.
Yeah.
And then Riley Feltner coming up. I mean, the Mountains, girls basketball has a big upside in the Mountains right now.
A big upside coming back, whereas I thought
it took a huge
It took a hit the last couple of years.
It did, Coach. Especially the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Basketball has really struggled.
I agree.
And I think, I'll tell you why it happened was volleyball.
Yeah, 100%.
When Kentucky won the national championship. Looky here, nice steal by Ramey coming out. Ooh, nice move, Coach.
Nice.
How about McKinley Ramey?
Yeah, gotta love that.
With a beautiful move to the rack there. But, when Kentucky won the national championship in volleyball, Coach, it just a lot of girls quit playing basketball and focused on volleyball.
You're right.
I mean, and you're all, I mean, of course, you're happy because, I mean, it's another sport that's good, but, I wish, coaches would find a median with players and players would, be like, okay, let's play both sports. Let's not just focus on one or the other.
Yeah.
And
because both those sports, like you said, kind of do go hand in hand.
Yeah, they do. I mean, you look at the vertical. I mean, that you got. You tell me Kyler Kenner's volleyball game don't translate to the hardwood well, then I'd tell you you're a liar.
Yes. Nice.
Skaggs blows the bunny, kicks it up. Kenner with the rebound in the bucket. Coach Kenner right now, she's definitely sitting on a double-double.
Her length, just, man.
Cross court, Kenner.
And there's that link.
Yep.
Kenner's got 11 this half so far.
Yep. So give her 23 in the game. Shot up. No good. And, Coach, here comes Feltner. Coach Riley Feltner spent last season at Knott County in Hyman.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Paintsville kind of pulling away here. Long on that one.
Yeah, off the mark on that one. Kicks it out to Kenner. Or to Feltner.
Got it.
Looky there. I'm telling you, Coach, Riley Feltner has special written all over.
11 here in the second half as well.
Yeah.
Wow, they're trading.
There's Feltner. Are you kidding me, Coach?
She's.
I mean, this girl is fun to watch.
I like her passing.
She can handle it. She can shoot it. Passes it well.
I love her passion, Coach. She's one of them once-in-a-generation talents, that come around, like.
Or the work, when you talk about work ethic.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Right.
She's honestly, next to Braxton Keathley, she's probably the hardest worker in the mountains.
You could make a case.
In basketball,
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I firmly believe that.
Uh, 10-point lead. Paintsville calls the timeout.
Carla Booth said all of us Carols were good. Who else is a Carol? Carla. I'm glad to see Carla tuning in, Coach. They had a really good year in the WABA. Made it, I think, again to the semifinals. Back-to-back years, made it as an expansion team. Last year, and then this year, made it again. Picked up a big, Carla Booth and Michaela Epps is fun to watch together.
Well, listen, if Michaela's anything like her daddy, Anthony.
She's cut from the same cloth, I can tell you.
Me and Anthony won a lot of games together.
The guys, you can see the scoreboard, Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard below. We want to thank our good friends at Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development. Let Willie Crace help you build your dream home. Crace Solid Rock Development. You go up there to Stonecrest in Prestonsburg and look at a lot of them houses up there, and Willie Crace and Crace Solid Rock Development is the reason that a lot of them was built up there.
Well, I want to know, can me and you listen, Darryl, me and you go into business together. I don't know what we're, maybe I'm kind of right now with you here, but listen, me and you expand our horizons and get Willie involved. Have him build us a gym. Can he do that?
Let's find out, Willie.
Yeah.
Well, I can
maybe we
tell
do
you
some training and some different events.
I know he can build a gym, because if you've ever been up to Chloe Crace's gym, it is spectacular. Yeah. There's Kenner.
Nice jumper.
In and out. Blankenship battling for the board. Coach, they brought out some of the big dogs here tonight in officiating.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Really good crew.
Yeah. And Hilton looking help to get it in. And nice job, finds Blankenship. Blankenship comes up empty. Shacklin grabs the rebound. Perry Central on the move here. Emily Noble picks it up, and Feltner off the mark. Coach, that's one thing I like about Perry Central, too. And look at Feltner, Coach, all over the ball handler.
And forced a turnover.
Yeah, that right there, she didn't get the steal, but she caused that turnover.
She did.
The player was so happy to get by her that she double dribbled.
Yeah.
And Coach, but credit this Perry Central team. They recognize who their star is.
That's right.
And they give her the rock.
It's one of the biggest, and it shouldn't be a big thing, but one of the biggest parts of the whole deal.
Yeah.
Is understanding who is and who ain't.
Yeah, nice jumper there by Cornett. Coming back the other way. Kenner kicks it out. Skaggs sinks it. No, that was Ramey, not Skaggs. Coach McKinley, Ramey had a really good second half here, too. I'm starting to like this girl's game. Swing it around.
No.
Shacklin,
Oh,
yeah.
you just get the feeling now Paintsville's kind of firmly in control.
Yeah.
Their biggest lead's been 12. They're at 11 now. So, yeah, they're getting there.
And, Coach, you can tell Shacklin Amos, you can still tell she's not 100%. You know, she's still recovering from that leg injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, down here shaking her head.
Look at Feltner. I mean, this girl's everywhere. Now, Coach, look in the house here, down here. You got former Floyd Central standout, now current Pikeville Panther, Wesley Buck in the house.
Wesley Buck just announced he's now a Pikeville Panther.
Yeah, and how did he announce?
D&D.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah. The players, listen, they're awesome, man. The players make sure D&D has all the breaking news. Appreciate that, guys, and that's get your news first here at D&D.
That's right.
Coach in here comes Noble, swings it around. Ooh, nice, Coach. I didn't see her down there.
That's great find.
Yeah.
That's why I said I like her passing.
Yeah, Coach. And they said, what are you talking about, Coach? Firmly in control. Hilton rims off. Perry Central says, we ain't giving up nothing yet. And, Coach, what a jumper.
Yeah. Nice jumper, smooth.
Yeah. I mean, had her feet set, went straight up, nice mid-range game. Feltner kicks it over to the corner. In and out. Kenner grabs the rebound.
Look who's on her.
Yep. Nice job.
Might want to get a timeout if you're Perry Central just to maybe give it one more push.
And, Coach, I tell you what, after the game, we may just release our all Bonita Compton tournament team.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Ooh, Kenner. Took a hard bump.
Watching this today and being from West Virginia, it's way more physical in Kentucky than West Virginia. I've noticed boys and girls by far.
Well, listen, the 15th region, man, oh man, sometimes Darryl McCoy, it's more like rugby.
Yeah.
Like it is.
I love it.
Girls basketball tends to always be physical. It's amazing how physical it is on the college level.
Swing it around.
Yeah, a lot of people say the girls' college is more physical than boys. Look at
Kenner off the mark.
Night in, night out.
Well, it's. I'll tell you this: it's not more physical in a sense because if you're in it and you see just how physical it is in the post and that. No, but when you go to a women's college game, you're like, this is physical.
Yep.
Physical basketball. It's hard to describe it unless you're there in person.
Guys, we want to remind everybody, if you want to grow your business, grow it while helping mountain athletes with D&D Sports Network. D&D Sports Network, one thing we can guarantee you, nobody can reach the amount of people we do for the price we do. Call us today for all your advertising needs.
I don't think anybody's reaching the masses like D&D does. And I'm not just talking about Sports Network.
Coach, we had 150,000 people watched the Chapmanville game the other day, football game. Not only did we have 150,000 people, we had more than 10 people in all 50 states watching.
We had how many online at one time, Darryl?
The 4,800.
I've said this. To date, nice crossover.
Yeah.
Darryl, there's another rebound by Kenner, but Darryl, they're in the 15th region tournament, undefeated.
Yeah.
Even the new kids on the block, our first year.
Yeah, we've not lost a game. I think, or we've not lost a tournament.
No,
I think
not lost a tournament
in the 4 or 5 years we've done it, Coach. I think we've only lost 3 games.
Not lost a tournament, and it's not even been close.
And them 3 games, one of them a technical issue.
Yeah, one of them was technical issues.
And then the other one, somebody decided to give away a house.
So, right.
But it's the.
They kept upping the ante on us there.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. But listen, our goal is to get the kids the most amount of coverage. So if us media outlets are pushing each other, that just benefits the kids in our area. I had somebody tell me the other day from over in the Louisville area. They told me, they said, the mountains is so lucky to have you guys. And even in places like Louisville, Lexington, up in Morgantown, northern West Virginia, there's nobody that has a media outlet anywhere close to what D&D has. D&D is the biggest sports media outlet. Coach, there's a good chance maybe in the entire Midwest, because you got prep spin and video productions. We're bigger than video productions, because we got a bigger coverage area. And Butch does an amazing job, by the way, guys. If you're looking for another option in West Virginia, hit up Butch Mounts and Video Productions. But they're streaming outlets.
Yeah.
We're a media outlet.
Right.
There's a difference between a streaming and a media network.
It is.
And so, there's nobody that can do for the kids what we do.
We're an I've said this since we've been doing the ground, since 2020. It's now going to be 2026 here in a little over a month. We're an all-encompassing sports media network.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. And that's what, we're not even scratching the surface yet.
Right.
We got huge plans for the future, and and it's the people at home that makes it what it is.
That's right.
If it wasn't for the people at home watching, you guys tuning in, we wouldn't be what we are and couldn't offer what we do for the kids.
Right. And it goes hand in hand. You got to have that support for the growth to happen.
That's it. So just sitting here, Coach, right now, we got Carly Stanley, Jace Kenner tuning in, former Paintsville Tiger. You see swinging the ball around the horn, gets it down to Noble. Noble, mid-range jumper, in and out. Coach, right now, under 2 minutes to go, Paintsville firmly in control of this.
And look who it was.
I think Paintsville's going to miss Jace a ton. Jace Kenner.
I agree.
Yeah.
He was the kid that come up with clutch plays when they needed them.
Right.
No matter what it was, whether it was a rebound, a big three-pointer, he was always there to make that play.
Yes.
They'll definitely miss Jace. So, Coach, a timeout on the floor. Paintsville's going to take a timeout here. As they do, we'll jump out, too, for one last one. We'll be right back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
And we are back here as you got the Paintsville Tigers coach leads the Perry Central Commodores 63-49 on the Craig Dammer Furniture scoreboard.
Darryl, you never know. Listen, we've been a part of some fiascos and some dirty business and some tomfoolery ourselves over the years. Not us on our end, but maybe some things being done on our end.
Yeah.
Man, we've had some internet plugs going out. We've had people pulling internet wires during district I'm telling you, they were pulled during the district.
We did.
58 district. Man, so sometimes we got to be on our toes.
Yeah, we absolutely do. And good thing about it is we got our fans watch out for us now.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. And we got our bodyguard, Catbird Isaac, down there.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Somebody would unplug us. That's horrible.
Coming back.
You never know.
They're lucky I wasn't there.
Are you recording it?
No.
As Coach, again, this Perry Central team, Coach told us they're going to be young.
Yeah.
Said, it's going to be one of them years, fans are going to have to be patient.
That's right.
She told us that at Media Day at the 14th region. And you can tell, there's a lot of bright spots here for Perry Central. I think once you get Shacklin Amos healthy, I think Perry Central can be okay. What a headsy play there by Ramey holding up, Coach.
16-point lead, approaching a minute to go. Is there any question who the player of the game is?
No. No, it's definitely Kylie Kenner, Coach. Do you know how many she ended up with?
25 points.
25 points for Kenner. Is the double quick player of the game.
Might be 27. Nope.
Coach, right now, high scorer of the day was Kara Woolen from Belfry, right? The 7th grader.
That's right, Kara Woolen with 26.
Yeah.
She's a player, man. But she's a 7th grader, right?
Yep, just a 7th grader.
And Kenner's a junior?
Yep.
Big difference in 5 years, Coach.
Yeah.
Or 4.
Both elite talents, man. Kenner, as we mentioned, Coach, don't be surprised if you see that girl playing Division I ball.
I agree.
And, I got word, listen, I do know that there's a couple Division I programs right now that's looking for her to play volleyball and basketball both.
We heard that.
Also, Transy offered her at both so far.
Oh, wow. Rarefied air.
Yep. I'm hearing, the Hilltoppers may be interested in her in both.
That's big.
Yeah. Hats off to her. She deserves it. Nice pass.
Yeah, good luck. Put another assist in her book.
She's probably got 11 or 12 of them.
Yeah, so she could have very well dropped a triple-double here today. The Paintsville Lady Tigers 49-67 victory over the Perry Central Lady Commodores. Guys, for Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, Darryl McCoy, we're going to jet out of here, Coach, for a second, and then we'll be right back for the final game of the day, which will be Floyd Central versus Morgan County, and you don't want to miss this one, Coach.
Come on back.
Yep.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.